so alive now. I just got really close to this turkey. It was so silent. And then the minute I took that turn, it sounded like a police car. Choke. That's all good in there, guys. I have to research in there. See that? That is so good in there, but I'm going up to the face. Just look at this area, guys, please. And most important, decorated peak. Look at that giant boulder up there. That's the theme in this area. That's why that face is there. There's a lot of strange rocks around here, and I want to find every single one of them. Those are the rocks I can't get up to for some reason. Those over there. It's really strange. See how that looks like could have had a face? Look at that. What is that? It's like a serpent head. I don't know what that is, but it looks odd. And it happens to be like 3 upright rocks. They have heads. I don't know, this is weird. Right? It's really weird. I can't get up there. I tried the other day. I couldn't. There's a reason why I can't get up there to check that out. But I gotta keep the face. You're not gonna believe me. I mean, you cannot see it today because of the light. It has to be at a certain time to be able to see it, but just strange rock formations everywhere here. Very strange. This rock, from far away, it looks like a pyramid. Like, could be missing. I don't know, it was just too odd. And I find it interesting, is right underneath the face. Look at this, I'm gonna give you a quick 360. You know what I noticed on my way up here? Something really cool. The county owner of this property, they had a sign up on a tree really high up, and it was ripped out of the tree. Like, no, you ain't putting this here, son. So I'm almost at the face. I want to get to the face. Once I get to the face, talk about the face, talk about the 3 phenomenons. One of them is knocks, the other one is sonic booms, and the other one is something crazy that's like a Sasquatch GPS or something forest orientation that I want to talk to you guys about. Some of you might have experienced it before. It is really interesting. Look at this from here. I mean, it's not a pyramid, but it sure looks like it does something. I don't know, to me at least. I don't take anything for granted in the forest, people. As I'm walking, you know, I just walked away from that. You got this stone here about to tip over. Look. See this? You just can't take anything for granted. Look. Let me show you. Strange hole in here. I'm not doing any more caves, guys. That was crazy. If you haven't seen the cave video, please go check it out. I need to get over that before I do any more caves. So, the knocks. This is one of the things I still don't understand. I don't know, like I was talking about that with Mark this morning because he posted a video of some really good knocks he just got. I got some. Every time I walk into here, I get knocks. And well, I just don't know what triggers the knocks and what they're, I mean, some people say, oh yeah, they're warning you or stuff, but sometimes it can be they're doing it in front of you and they're right behind you, like distracting you, like, and you don't even know how it's happening. It's just the weirdest thing is the knock. Some people think it's just like a monkey with a baton, like banging on a tree. No, I mean, I think they do it with their mouths, like that, with the roof of their mouths. And it's not banging on trees, because you can hear the difference between banging on trees and roof of the mouth. But it's just like, it's a mystery to me. What's going on with that? It's a complete mystery. Look, there are things that are called dolmens, and there are things that have another name. And one of my users pointed out the name of that. That's what that is. It's basically just a standing up. Can't zoom into it for some reason. There you go. It's just a standing up stone, and it's got a name. When they stand up stones like that in ancient times, same as a dolmen. A dolmen is like when you see like two big giant stones and a stone placed on top that's like a dome where it's flat on the bottom and like that. And that, I forgot the name of that. If somebody can remind me the name of that. It's not the phallic symbol. It's something else. And those are like just standing up stones that you find in places. I'm not too far from that stone face here, I'm pretty sure. The other phenomenon is the sonic booms. Let me get to the face and I'll talk about. This is crazy. Something just happened. I was here trying to get up to the face, and I've just seen a being just stand right there. Look, I'm gonna show you. It really got me, guys. See that? What is that, guys? Is that something? I gotta get up there. This is near the face. I'm almost at the face. But that can be seen from here. Wow, this is so bizarre. And you know, a tree grew there, but before, man, there's a lot of bugs here. That's the thing about spring and summer. Look at that, guys. Oh, what is that? A squirrel on a tree. I just got a squirrel up there. I thought it was something. Look. See that, guys? That's impressive. What is that? And why is it seen from certain angles? Look at that. Amazing. I'm trying to figure out a way to get you guys closer to this stone here, so that you can see this. This is a weird shape here, guys. This stone was sticking out. Almost if it's, I don't know. What do you think? That's really odd. But I gotta get up there. And this stone here, I just heard something really weird. Wow. Amazing. This stone is just ludicrous. Like, things like this stick out. Most people will ignore, but you cannot ignore these things. The second thing, the sonic booms. As I get up there, I'll just talk about it to you guys. The sonic booms, I was talking to Tim from Georgia Bigfoot, and he's heard them. I've heard them. I've got a clip of them from like maybe 4 years ago. See if I can pull that out and show it to you guys. The sonic booms is when you're in the forest and you get like, it sounds like a cannon underneath the ground. What is going on, guys? Another one there. The decorated peaks. This is within the decorated peaks area. Sasquatch distance, pff, nothing from here. Look. Unreal. Just sitting right here. Hear the hummingbirds? Brr, brr, brr. It's amazing how they sound. Remember that I showed you guys one day? What an amazing day. So the sonic booms, getting back on track. The sonic booms are when you hear a cannon underground. It sounds like literally a cannon. It's not gunshots, it shakes the ground. I don't know why this happens, but I have heard it on more than 4 occasions. I'd say from 4 to 6. One of the times I'm pretty sure it was 3 times in a row, which is really impressive. And the sonic booms, I just don't know what that is. Like, what is doing that? I mean, I'm not talking, this is power. I'm talking about boom, almost like if there's like an explosion underground, like a mining operation. But it's happened to me in places that there's no mining. Like, you're like, what the hell's that? So, yeah, I don't know. It could be the little people working underneath the ground or something. I don't know. But yeah, the sonic booms. If it's happened to you, please let me know what you think. What is that? Like, why is it, or sonic booms happening? Like, what's going on with the knocks? Like, some of these knocks, I mean, man, they do them right next to you. And you're like, what's going on? Look. Come on, people. That was not put there by a glacier. 100% was not put there by a glacier. It's like this whole entire area, like most of the peaks have things like that on them. How can you say with glaciers? I mean, yeah, 1, okay, 2 maybe, but when you show like many, it's not having it. I'm not finding these stones today. Look at that other one. Look, talking about decorated peaks, look. Look. See that? Come on, guys, you know that one. You guys know that one. I'm getting too far this way, that's what's happening. Gotta kind of swipe back the other way. Okay, this is what amazes me even more. We got the sun behind the face now. I overshot the face. I went in a different direction. But I realized while doing so is that there's boulders just in certain key areas just decorated, right? Today, I'm going to end up going over there that I didn't do the other day, and I want to do that. But I wanted to get up here to see the face, and the reason why this hasn't been found is because you cannot even see. Remember, guys, how you can see that when the light was right on it, when the sun was on it? You can't even see what that is right now. I want to see if I get it from another angle, but yeah, that's the main goal today. I've got sound recorder back right here. Got my GoPro if I want to film to the back. I just had me some nice sparkling water in this beautiful, beautiful place. It's a little windy, but it's nice. It's really hot. It looked like a storm was coming in. People were driving away from the forest, and I drove to the forest. It's amazing. Look how tall this thing is. Like, it's really tall. You can't just reach up there. Are those marks back here? I don't remember. So last time I was here, I kind of showed this here, but I don't know if that's just the mark of the stone or if there's a mark there or something. But look how tall this thing is. This is so tall. It's probably what, like 5 of me? It's super tall. That looks kind of weird. Let me show you something. For some reason, I thought that was like a foot. See that? See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toes, right? And the shape, look at the shape. It just caught my attention. I mean, it's just a stone or whatever, but look. See that? Like something could have melted together. I'm not saying that's what this is, but that just caught my attention. It was like a foot. That's bizarre. It could be nothing, guys. I'm just pointing it out. My thing is just to go in the forest and point things out. You can make up your own conclusions of whatever this is. I don't know what it is either, but I sure find it interesting. And that's why I feel like it's so important to continue to come out in the forest, because that's where the answers are. You can't alter what you see in the forest. You can alter stories, books, he says, she said. You can't alter what your experience in the forest is. I want to show you this face. And then I gotta go my thing today was just to come back here, check it out. I learned something about it. What I've learned was the face can only be seen at a certain time and not any other time during the day. So I find that so awesome. That's why it has not been acknowledged. Look at it. Remember that, guys? Can't see it because the sun is not showing the dimples in the eyes. That's what's happening right now. And I found it that day because of the exact time I was here that the sun shined on it. And it overlooks at this here, this amazing place. And I want to see what's all around here. Look. Man, last night, what a party at Mark Colorado Bigfoot's channel. It was a live stream, 9 hours, 18 minutes, and 40-some seconds. Man, what a blast. Just everyone was so cool, no trolls. It was just fun. I mean, it was like, I think that the viewers were probably drinking, smoking, just having a blast. I don't know what the hell else went on. Like, people were just having a good time, and Mark was just talking for 9 hours. It was insane. and we were like playing games of how many thumbs up we can get and all that, and it just kept things going. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to everyone that was there, like Ken and Richard Salvo and John O, aka Suzanne. There were so many cool people. Hiker X and Brown Dwarf, Jeff Friend stopped by there. It was really cool. Hopefully we'll see. Maybe next week I'll do one with Mark where we'll get together and we'll just do a session, just talking, just hanging out with us. I mean, the man exposed himself to torture and questions from everyone for 9 hours and 18 minutes, and you got to give him credit. That's just amazing. It was fun. You can't see the face. You see that? Oh, she's hiding, or whatever that is. Let me zoom into here, because some people were saying that this was like teeth. See that, guys? Can't hold it steady, sorry. I'll do another zoom for you, hold on. I'm so lucky to be here, guys. This morning I did something so much fun with the wife. Together we did a lot of climbing together, and it was just a blast. Then we hung out for a little bit, and then they went to get some ice cream and some taffies, and I decided to come in the forest. Some of the mud fossil people say that quartz is the lungs. I don't know, the lungs of beings. I'm not sure. I am not sure. But yeah, let me look around here, see what else is around here. There's a couple things I want to see behind me, and so far no knocks. Weird. Talk about knocks today. Talk about sonic booms. I got to talk about forest GPS, and now I'm just looking around the area and see what's around. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit, see if any sounds or anything comes my way. That is magic. You can only see it when the sun shines on it. You can see the dimples. See the dimples in the eye? The eyes. That's so weird. And it's so tall. Just the angle where it's at, like, to carve that, it's pretty impressive. Look at that other peak straight across. Let me see. Let me zoom into that over there. Let me zoom in. Something happened to my camera in the Baja trip. Gotta send it back to the factory. It's making that noise for some reason. Sometimes the answers were simple, but we want to complicate things. I'm just looking here, right? I'm just having a comb of the area. I'm looking at this stone here, right? But you got these stones here. Now let me show you. Let me show you how stuff look. You got these two that you can conclude were part of that one. I'm right here by the face. The face is up there. All I'm saying is that this heavy slab of stone used to be there at some point. And it's all the way here. See how much this weighs. I'm gonna say a couple 100 pounds maybe. It's heavy. It's pretty heavy. I lift. Do you even lift, bro? Yeah, I do. And that feels heavy. But just saying, it's the face is somewhere around there. I'm just looking at the area. I wanted to come out here and just relax, observe. This is when you start seeing. Look. What is that? Did you guys hear that whining cry? Look at that stone. Like these little things like this are all over this place, where the stones look like little beings watching you from far. That's crazy, people. That's two faces. And look, if I was to back over here, let me show you. This is a different one. Wow, that's insane. I was just talking about you need to slow down and observe the forest, because that's part of the third phenomenon that I was going to talk about. But I'm just here, just relaxed, enjoying the view, just observing, right? What do you have? Look, it's like a peking being right there. Look at that, guys. Isn't that crazy? I mean, I don't know what is up with this right now. I don't even know. That stone doesn't come from there. Like, no, that's the one that's missing this, right? We're by the face. Look at this little thing. Look at this little statue here. Again, it's just erosion or whatever you want to call it, but the thing is just where it is. Like, all you have to do is rub that stone with some heavy hands to create shapes. Same way that we do like pottery with water and stuff like that. You know, you just start rubbing on the stone, rubbing on the stone. I just heard like a metallic sound around me. You start rubbing on the stone and you create something. Same thing with the trees. It's pretty wild, guys. Look at this. It's just my keys in my pocket. What do you think? I think it's been tweaked a little bit, and it's just the location of where it is. It's too much. It's like ears and eyes. I need to get up there and just inspect it from up close. Let me go take a look at it. The statue of the forest beings, or forest being statues in the forest. What do you think about that title? I have to play with the titles. I have to, like, you know, I have to try, because if I just say, look at this forest, nobody's going to look at the forest. So I have to play with stuff like that so that it can hopefully get one soul out there at some time in their life to just click on the video, because I feel like it's important information. Like, there are things that we're not being told and we need to find out. Simple. Check this out. Hold on. Let's go look at this little forest being statue here. It's just where it is. Like, where, like, you know, it looks at this here, like, down here. Oh, I thought I was going to step on a print, but no. view. Look at the view. It just looks down there. So if you look at, you know, if you have something that potentially has really good eyes, that's looking for something that also has really good eyes, and then you have this statue here, and someone from a peak over there is looking here, they know this can be like a meeting place where you can just sit here. And you know, when the sun comes at this angle, that was weird. When the sun comes at this angle, just meet me in the statue. I mean, because that can be seen from far. This is really cool. I mean, I would probably never see it zooming around. I would have to, you know, come this close, but that's just my camera. But we don't know what the capabilities are, you know? Just a thought, guys. I don't want to shove anything down anybody's throat. I just give my opinion. Obviously, I'm biased, but you know, I'm open to conversations. If you don't think so, that's cool. I don't get offended. I won't get offended if you don't think so. It's totally cool with me. You can disagree with me on many subjects. I just want you to question the forest and just watch forest videos or be in the forest. It's one of the two. If you do that, it's going to help us and everyone to get answers, because this is where it's at, man. It's in the forest. Alright, let me keep going. That's really strange, guys. A little forest being statue. That's 3 in one area. Look. It's a little more shaky today because I'm using my Nikon P1000. Some people would say this guy is crazy. Like I mentioned, the little people or anything that could be out of the day-to-day stuff, and some people just can't handle it. But these are just my observations, and at least I'm doing them from here, you know, from where these guys are at. Like, you know, the amount of effort that it took me to get up here, by the time I'm here, these guys are just watching from somewhere where you just don't even know. I've had knocks, talking about phenomenon number 1, I had knocks like really close to me that I'm just like, whoa. Same thing with the sonic booms. Okay, let me see if I find something cool. When I find something cool, I'll talk about phenomenon number 3. And I'm really curious to see who else has experienced that. I think GPE out of England has probably experienced that. I don't know who else, but yeah, it's certainly a interesting feeling. Excuse the camera if it's a little shakier than usual. I just spotted a stone that's a little bit out of the ordinary for my eyes. Let me show you here real quick. I want to show you, look, the little forest statue is right there. I'm just walking around these peaks. What's going on here? Like, why would somebody place these boulders like this? This is placed here, people. This is not, see this? This is fun. This is all over these peaks, okay? This happens, and it's not natural. And some of them are on top of other stones. Look at this, look. This is why I love being in the forest, because I always get presents like these. This is just pure life, man. You guys need to get, like, please, just even if you can just get into like a trailhead. Just go one day. Just go out in the forest. Just hang out. Just sit down for a little bit. You might find stuff like this that you couldn't see before, and now all of a sudden you can see. It's just simply because someone else said, hey, check this out. That doesn't look normal. And, you know, people that are open-minded look at it, they can make up their own conclusions. But to me, that this was placed here, people, you know, and to have many things like this around this area just blows my mind. Gotta keep looking, getting some strange sounds and stuff. Look at this root. I found the most bizarre thing on one of my videos. One of these roots was like a hand, like this. I'm gonna post a picture so you can see it. It was so cool. Just walked right by it. I couldn't see it because we were in a rush. So we've seen the pyramid, we've seen the little statues, we've seen the big face. Can only be seen when the sun is not shining from a certain direction, or it can only be seen when the sun's shining from a certain direction. We've seen that. We need to talk about phenomenon number 3. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything because there's some really cool things around here. So number 3 is when you go to a spot, you find this area, or the area finds you, whatever you want to believe, it's up to you. But number 3 is when you go to a spot, you find it, you feel like it's kind of like personal. You know, like we have that about our ego, like, oh, I found it, it's mine. It's kind of silly, like it's the forest. Like it's for, I can be coming to these faces and statues, and it could have been 50 people in the last 2 weeks that already passed by here and just noticed everything I just said. But you know, I'm just saying. That's all. You come into these areas, you feel like there's a personal touch about them, and you leave. And all of a sudden, one day you decide, I'm going to go back and I'm going to explore around there. Or you know, you need to get to a certain part of the area. I'm not kidding, guys. I mean, it's happened to me sometimes where I have to pull out a GPS or compass to see where I'm at. But even while just looking down, you're looking down at the ground, you're kind of following your footsteps. You're looking, I'm going to look at all this stuff for you guys. I got to pay close attention. And for some reason that I cannot explain, it's like a magnetic pull. You make it out getting to places where you're like, wait a minute, I already passed exactly through here without even intending to go through here. I knew I was going to go that direction, but you know, like it's a habit where it's been created in a way where it's like a magnetic pull, or is it your brain, body, and all your senses take you the same direction even without looking at the GPS? It is the most bizarre thing. If you're really in tune with yourself, you might have happened that you experience what I'm saying, but I'm sure it has happened to many people. And it's weird. It's like, are you connecting to a map? Because sometimes you're like, yeah, where am I going today? And you feel like, you know, you get to these areas and it's like, how did I get here? Like, almost like if you came like a remote control, because you're like in other times you would have never even thought you would get there, you know. It's like, so it's really bizarre. Is it a forest connection, like puts you in tune with this kind of like forest GPS or guide that wants to show you things, or it's just the senses and our perception just takes us the same place that we were before, just because we're creatures of habit and our brain is perceiving and handling more information than we are. That's deep. Sorry. You know, it's just a phenomenon. Like it's like sometimes I'm like, all right, where do I go today? And I just like, I don't know. I just find myself in the most incredible places where there's little statues and there's balancing stones. Look at that. I have to go up there. Oh my! Like, look. How long have I been running this clip? I hope I'm not running too much out of battery here. I've been talking for a while. I hope it's not too unpleasant, guys. I gotta show you 2 more boulders up here that are insane. Wow, look, one is there, just propped up. In my opinion, let's take a closer look. And there's another one there that's even bigger. As I'm talking about this forest GPS phenomenon, that it, like, is it a connection to these beings? Is it with the forest? Like, everything is connected. So I think, you know, you guys, if you come and you start exploring in the forest, even if it's just, even if you think you're doing nothing, if you come across an incredible structure, statue, whatever it is, forest related, post it. Just post it and you know, send me a message. Callie, look at my channel. Like, if it's really insane like that, I'm gonna show you up there. What the hell, guys? What is that, a dolmen or what? Oh my god, look at this area, guys. Okay, I gotta get up there. if it's something insane, like, man, it makes me happy. I just heard a knock. It makes me happy to know that other people are exploring, because it means that we're just closer to knowing more. That's all. And the way to know is to explore. Wow, that is crazy up there. Let me turn this off. I gotta weave around here and get back up there. Oh my god, let me see this here. Wow, guys, this is a crazy place. What happened here? What's going on here, guys? This is a really crazy place. Look at these stones. Wow, this place is magical. This is going to be an hour-long video, and this is what I'm going to be doing from now on. I'm going to post this for the people that cannot get a chance to see things like this. I mean, this area I'm walking on is fascinating. Even if it's just natural, it's just impressive. It's really cool. What's going on here? Wow, guys, I am so happy right now. Like, I'm talking about this forest GPS, and like, we just arrived in this area that wow. I've been running this clip for a long time. I might just make this like just one post. Look. Okay, we have this here, right? Have this. We have more down there, which is why I came up here and realized we had this. Look at this. Like, Mark, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is fascinating, guys. Like, look. That's one rock. That's another rock. This is placed here. Look at this. It's not the first time I find these things like this, these grooves like a footprint. I've found rocks like this before. I just heard a strange sound. Anyways, I found rocks like this before. And it's blowing my mind, because it's the same theme in the entire area. It's this stuff like this. Which is... Come on. This is where they hang out, man. This is like... They're hang out, chilling, just enjoying freedom. The only thing they have to do is just make sure they stay away from us. Not everyone. Not everyone. Okay. I'm just combing the area slowly. I started hearing strange sounds. Not sure my sound recorder's going to pick it up, but we're going to cover that stone there now. Look how weird this is here, guys. See that? It's just so bizarre too. Like, rocks fell out of there, right? I would think. But you just have small little stones here. So, were they taken somewhere else or accommodated in other areas? I don't know. Just questioning, you know. I'm wrong, great. But the next time you're in the forest, I'm going to have you questioning, and you're going to find something. It's going to be something. It's perfect. It's a win-win, even if I'm wrong. Because you're doing me a huge favor. Anything you have interesting regarding forest beings, send my way, please. Send me a message in the comment section to send you my email, and I'll send it to you. Show you. See it? You got that one there. I got these boulders around here. Go this way. Where's that boulder I want to show you? Where is it? It's got to a place that's fenced off for some reason. I mean, I'm just looking at strange boulders. I was going to show you some over there and I didn't. It's just weird, the feeling right now. I'm I'm just like feeling really odd. Not scared or anything, just ran into this fence. There's like strange boulders placed around here by the fence. Look at that. Look. Let me show you. See that? I understand why. You usually come across these places, and when it starts getting like interesting and cool, there's fences, like what's going on? I don't know. Like, I mean, where does this go? Look, it just takes you, the rocks take you around the fence. The fence is just there in this little place here. I don't know what for. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna keep exploring around here, kind of start cutting back to the house. Look. Oh my goodness. Look. I'm telling you guys, these are decorated places. You don't believe me, or you do, but look. How many in this area? Blows my mind. I think this is the one I was going to show you earlier. Maybe not. But still, look. Excuse me. Excuse the shaking. I haven't used my GoPro today because I just feel like I paid quite a bit of money for this P1000. I'm like, might as well use it. Gives you good quality. A little bit more shaking when I'm walking, but it's doable, right? Why is this area fenced? Huh? The dangers of the falling stones. Put a fence. Be afraid. Just kidding. Don't be afraid, but look at this thing, guys. Come on. Like, how many times have I shown that now here in this one area? If you have a place where you live, might as well make it look interesting. If you have a lot of power, just come over here, grab yourself a rock, and place it wherever you feel like it's important to you, and maybe send a message to some friends. Look at this. I mean, it's amazing. Look, there's more rocks up there. I didn't go there. Yeah, let me keep looking. Just heard like a tree thump. Puff. Starting to head back down. I just want to say, guys, I started this channel because Mark Abel from Colorado Bigfoot said you have to post your findings, and that's why I'm here today. Like, Mark, man, you know, it's a big thank you to him, but I want to let you guys know, if you can please just, like, even if it's just $1, join Mark's Patreon, help him out. He's the full-time eyes in the woods. Right now, I don't think there's anybody else like posting full times that's in the woods full times, like more than Mark. So if he's not perfect, great, but he is our eyes right now full time. And you know, life is getting kind of crazy and expensive, and like we have to like help him out in some way with at least $1, please. Like, help him out. Like, I really would not like that Mark's channel would have to be shut down because he's working full time at something that he's like done a million times that he's not happy with, because like we can't like help him out with $1 to like help us out with forest videos like that are gonna bring us like cool information. Look, why was there a fence here and you have these stones like this? So yeah, I'm doing this today to help Mark as much as possible. Look at the boulder up there. Just going past this fence here into this area. I don't know why it's fenced off. Let's just take a peek here. And if you can please help out Mark, even if it's $1, join his Patreon. give him $1 a month. Every little bit counts. And I mean, today the guy just like bought a quad so that he can get into certain areas that are, you know, more difficult to have access to. I gotta go, but I think it was a good trip to the forest today. I spent quite a bit of time out here right now, just between making clips and observing the area. We can probably say that even if 50% of what I am showing, let's say even if it's just 40% of what I'm showing, it's something that you would agree could be an intelligent species in the forest, then we have a case. You know, if something on my channel you don't like, take it away and just take what you like. Just send me a message saying, Callie, you're an idiot. I'm cool with that, I don't care. Look. I just saw those two there look like kind of like blocks. Hear me out. Let me show you something. I'm not even sure why I'm going this way, but you see that standing right there? Another decorated peak. Let's go take a look. I'll be right back. What a day. What a day, guys. Okay, I need someone to please hear me out. Tell me what you think. We've got this waterfall here. Okay. We've got a quartz right there. Okay. I'm going to walk you to that right now. We got flowing water. We have a quartz. Okay. Let's look up. Those two stones have been placed there. I'm going to go up to them right now. I'm going to back away. This is when you go into an area and you say, oh, you know, there's nothing where I'm at. Well, it's because, you know, there's tree structures, and then there's stuff like this, where, you know, someone placed that boulder right there. I mean, come on, guys. Look at that. There's another boulder there on top. I mean, there's so much to say right now, just by looking at this one picture right here that I'm on. I mean, what a crazy day in the forest. Talk about GPS connection to the forest. I think today is one of those days. I have to do a couple things. I've got to come and show you this quartz. I got to go look at that stone right there. And I got to show you what's going on here with these stones, how they're placed. Those and those giant ones, one next to the other. Look. I just heard a strange sound. It's really weird. Look. See that? You think something placed that there? I think so. Wait. What about those stones? Maybe? Maybe? Okay. There's flowing water here. Just amazing. Green. What about that? Do you think that it split, or maybe something placed that there? Is that part of that stone? Yeah, it could be. Wow. Wow, guys. What an area I am in right now. I did not even know how this worked back here. That's the thing. Like the areas that are good are in areas that you would not expect, that are difficult to get to. See, there's bear here because you can see the rocks been pulled up. Bear or them. What is going on here? Came over here. I'm not gonna go down through here. It'll put me way out of track to head back home. Look at the quartz here. I gotta go up there. Show you those little boulders. What a place, guys. This is just, I've got years of filming in here. Every time I come out I find stuff. This is just gonna be just incredible. again, what's looking down at all this, where I'm at? It's the face. The face is looking down. It can only be seen at certain times in the day. I'm blown out of my mind. Look at the giant boulder. Showed you earlier, just sitting there. There's like a white one. What's going on there? Just the shape of the stone. Let me show you. Like, I can't even get up there to show you that boulder. I can't even get up there. I can't. Can't go up there. That doesn't mean something else can't. So, look at the face. If we look at it from different angles, we have better chances of understanding what's going on, because it gives us more information, and that way our brains can process it. You know, we might not be able to process seeing just one boulder. Like, we might not be able to... Why did I miss this, guys? How did I miss this? Like I wish we had a way that you can scream at me, like, when I miss stuff like this. Look. If you had any doubts about what I'm saying of boulder placements and things moving around and quartz and places, like, just look. What is going on? Look, there's two roots. This, and this. It's just here. Bunch of cactus everywhere. You can't set up a tent here. I mean, yeah, if you have a nice tarp and you want to kill all this stuff, but forest beings. Shout out to forest beings. Subscribe to my backup channel, guys. Sub forest beings, in case my channel has issues. I think not. I think the next step for them is to take away the capabilities to make any money, any revenue. At this point, I'm not recommended outside of the people that know me. It went from like 70 something, 80% recommended to 21, I think. 21%. Like, it's basically the people that are checking in the channel or watching the videos. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate your feedback. All comments, likes, thumbs up and down, everything counts and helps us. If you feel like this information is valuable, please share it with a friend. I mean, it might spark that person to say, hey, I've seen this. And that person comes around and shows us a mind-blowing statue or something just out of control, you know? The more people involved, the closer we are. Right now, the idea is to keep people away from being too close to each other, you know? Give them information. Put the information that just keeps people entertained in the front. Information that makes people question in the back. Keep Bigfoot stories and people that make up things from home up in the front. Put the information from the forest, cool things that you can see and can give you ideas, maybe expand your consciousness, I don't know. Put those in the back. What's going on? Another weird thing going on here in one of the peaks. Yeah, guys, that's what's going on right now. Help us out, spread the word. Thank you very much for everything. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Haven't seen a single print. Whoa, check this out. It's just everywhere. Everywhere. The worst singer in the world. So next week, going up to see Mark from Colorado Bigfoot. We are gonna have, I don't know how many days yet. Look at the face now, it's got a nice shadow to it. I'm gonna go up there, could be, I don't know what we're doing yet, but we are planning to go in deep. We're gonna prepare. I mean, I've been preparing mentally for where we're going, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. I mean, Mark is he just did a 9-hour live feed, and that's what you get for 9 hours with him. He's just going on and on and on, and you know, he's just don't care, man. He'll express what he feels and doesn't hold back. I love that face, man. I'm so happy right now. This makes my week because I already have tomorrow some nice family things planned. Give me a second. It's gonna be bumpy. 1 second. And after that, it's like I'm confident that I'm gonna put a video out for the world to see that just got one little bit closer to these beings. Like, that makes me happy. Like, when I'm not in the forest, when I'm not like looking at places, poking into different places, to be able to show something, like, I start getting a little anxious. Like, I'm like, I want to get these people something really cool. I want to go this way. Feels like stormy weather, but it's just spring. I came with my nice jacket and my proper attire to be able to stay in the rain if I need to, so it's no big deal. It's actually gonna be fun for me if it happens. But yeah, I gotta go down this thing, gotta cross the other way, gotta go down. Probably gonna cut through all that there, not sure. I think I actually gotta go up and down the other way, otherwise it's gonna get complicated. Yeah, I think that's good for today. If I see something else I want to point out, I will turn the camera back on. Remember I was saying earlier that there was a sign that was completely torn out of a tree? This is so bizarre. I walked up here. I said, they tore a sign off a tree. And I'm on my way down. Where's the sign? Where's the sign? Public. I don't like it. This is one of them. I don't like it. I'm just gonna tear it off because you're damaging my tree. Starting to rain a little bit. Making my way home. This beautiful waterfalls. The rain's dropping. There's no trail. Had some ticks on me. What a day. I mean, I am just so happy right now. Look at this chemtrail on here. It's a pretty... Wow. Interesting. So yeah, I'm just, look at this. I mean, I'm just in heaven. Check this out. I didn't come through here. But there's footprints that are big. Look. That are big. I wonder if there's somebody with a big old boot walking around here. Could be like me. Alright. I think I'm good now. I'm gonna take my jacket out, stash my camera, make sure they don't get damaged, make my way home. about that, ladies and gents, and children of all ages. Everyone's welcome to comment. Look. What is that? Double forks? It's not just, everything is not, I mean, there's so many different ways to see Sasquatch and what's going on. Wow, what a day. Would you look at that, a boulder? Right there. Nothing to see here, folks. What's up with that one there? It's like upside down. Have I seen that one before? Let me go check it out. What is going on with that one? I'm gonna have to walk up to that one of these days, see what happened. How that one ended up there. I think this is the last video I made with this camera before I send it to the factory. It's doing something with the lens I'm not happy with, so I'll have to just film with the GoPro the next series of videos, or maybe next week. I go up with Mark and use this camera and the GoPro, and then just move strictly to the GoPro until I give the camera back. It certainly feels good to know that I have at least a camera that can back me up. It can't zoom in, but it's good. Wow, what a day. What a day. Thank you so much. I'm happy. This is so interesting to me how there appears to be 3 stones like that, but also something created it and made it to be like that. It's weird. It's very weird. It's just tucked here. It's tucked here in this, behind this tree right here. Just looking at this valley. There's so much to see. You gotta keep. Someone mentioned the forests are dying. I've had that comment several times. Keep in mind, guys, it's just coming out of the winter now. In the summer, spring, this water flowing like this just makes it green and beautiful in places like this. So. It's a hard. Keep your eyes open. I just got home and my wife, she went to Estes Park today and got me this. That is so cool. I'm just sitting in the car looking at it.